Club president, assistant captain, and all-time leading scorer with 113 points, Teo will be graduating in May with a degree in mechanical engineering. Tonight is his 100th career game. Number 12, Patrick Warrior. A Warrior player in his 90th career game, amassing 49 points. Pat's putting the finishing touches on a degree in civil engineering. Number 13, Tim Faulkner. Another four-year player with 97 career games and 29 career points. Tim, a native of King City, Ontario, will be earning a degree in mechanical engineering. Number 19, Josh Hewitt. With over 90 career games played, 33 points from the blue line, and the brains behind our team website, Josh will be earning a degree in biomedical engineering. Number 21, Sean Sanford. With just over one season of ACHA experience, with 27 games and 23 career points, Sean is graduating in May with a degree in biomedical engineering. Number 22, Mike McGivney. A member of the team since his freshman year, scoring just over 50 career points in 88 games. Mike is graduating in May with a degree in civil engineering. Number 24, Adam Hennick. Serving as team captain, club vice president, and a visit to every penalty box in the Northeast, Adam is graduating in May with a degree in mechanical engineering, but returning to the ice next year being engineers while he completes an MBA. Tonight is his 75th career game. And finally, congratulations to number 20, Nick Madonna. He is completing finishing touches on a master's degree in aeronautical engineering. Thank you very much, seniors, for all your hard work and dedication. And now the starting lineup for the Central Connecticut State University Blue Devils. In goal, number 31, Zach Porcelain. Left defense, number 8, Brendan Burham. Right defense, number 7, Joe Arpio. Left wing, number 22, Aaron August. Center, number 12, Dylan Brown. And right wing, number 24, Adam Mink. And starting lineup for your RPI engineers. In goal, number 30, Ranger Beglin. Left defense, number 19, Josh Hewitt. Right defense, number 20, Nick Madonna. Left wing, number 13, Tim Faulkner. Center, number 22, Mike McGivney. And right wing, number 12, Matt Perry. Please stand and remove your hats as we play the national anthem of the United States.
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the Houston Fieldhouse for tonight's ACHA hockey matchup. And the RPI Engineers and the Central Connecticut State Blue Devils. It's the Engineers skating from right to left as it's Patrick Corey moving the puck into the offensive zone for RPI. Back quickly come the Blue Devils. Adam Mink as far as the RPI blue line, but right back comes RPI. Mike McGivney into the offensive zone, spins at the corner. Stolen away and skated out to center ice. This is Dylan Brown, forward from Manchester, Connecticut. Good drop pass at the line, although it's not handled at all by Faulkner. And back come the Blue Devils the other way. Incoming shot deflects wide. Another try, save this time by the RPI goaltender, Ranger Beglin. And it chopped out to center. Offside was Central Connecticut. They'll touch up and dump in. Senior Nick Madonna along the far wall gives it away. Bouncing puck in the air. It'll be gloved by Beglin, and he will hold on. Face off in the offensive zone for Central Connecticut, and a pad save again as Beglin's been tested early on. The shot came from the point off the stick of Matthew Liss. Another face-off coming in the RPI zone, and this time the Engineers win it. Clearing up the boards. Trying to jump on the end of it is Kyle DeVault. He will chase it down below the goal line. DeVault centering pass right out in front. It was fanned on. Kept on a shot that was just wide from Tanner Richardson. The puck's back out to center. Flipped in deep by Frank Pisano. Centering pass intercepted by the Engineers, and they're out to center ice. Louis Olivieri tried to feed it over to DeVault. Get some help from Richardson on the dump in. Behind the net, spinning there and nearly losing it was Liss. A backhand shot and a save is made by Zachary Goslin, the 6'2" goaltender out of Weathersfield, Connecticut. He'll hold on to it there. 2 minutes into the period. No score. In to take the draw, Sean Sanford stands at 6'7". He's the center out there on this line. Camadoa trying to work it up the wall. Nothing doing there. Out to center. Controlled by the Engineers. Nate Foster. He goes D to D and gets it back. Sam Mannion taps it up the wall. The senior here on senior night. It's a full line of seniors there for RPI. As it's broken up and moved into the zone. This is going to be offside, I believe, on RPI, and it is. Some pushing and shoving after the whistle. They'll need to be separated. And in fact, there's going to be a penalty here to go on Nick Amory. Puck out to center and a good defensive play here. Shorthanded for RPI. Back come the Blue Devils into the zone. August dumps it in. Cut off on the play by Brett Rooney. He's pinned against the backboard. August comes to dig it away. They continue to scrum behind the cage. Mink with Rooney now. Around and out of the zone and all the way down. Stopped up there by Goslin. Blue Devils playing catch in the offensive zone. It's broken up and cleared all the way down. That was Mike McGivney who did the job. Wrap it around to the point, kept in there. Shot coming, save by Beglin on the attempt by Liss from the point. There's a RPI player slow to get off. May have been hit by that shot. And we get a whistle here as the puck was underneath the body. Penalty has 29 seconds left on it. As the Engineers win the defensive zone faceoff and clear it all the way down. Flipped into Central Connecticut territory, and they're back out to center. Ross Burton into the RPI zone. That's rejected. Out of the box comes Ambry. Trying to break quickly was Camadilla. Now Ambry, who's out of the box, works it into the offensive end. Sanford trying to throw his weight around, missed that check. Turned back to his own zone. It's Burton. Moving into RPI territory. Drop pass at the point. Shot coming. Save made. Rebound popped away just for a second, but it's gobbled up by Ranger Beglin. Two of the shots early on. As the puck is chipped behind the goal. Pat Dowd gave it away. Here's Adam Hennick for RPI. Another senior here on senior night. Flipped all the way down the ice. This should be icing here on Central Connecticut. That'll draw a face-off back at the other end of the ice. Seven seniors for RPI. In the lineup tonight is a backhand that goes well wide from the diminutive Pat Dowd, standing at listed at 5'7" from West Haven, Connecticut. Acapario's shot. And that one's knocked down. It went wide. Acarpio, I beg your pardon. Puck behind the goal. Blue Devils on the attack. It's a nice find right off the bench. That shot was blocked by Madonna. On the attempt from Brown, and the Engineers move it out to center ice, trying to jump on it there. Good pep in the step of Kevin Yoon this evening. He nearly got on the end of that one. Engineers regather in their own zone. 6 minutes into the first period, and RPI will get it deep here. Work it back to the point. This is Rooney. Fed through traffic, save made, and the rebound is cleared to the corner. That one got all the way in. Max Mafucci had to clear it away from danger. And luckily for the Blue Devils, he was able to get it out of there after Gosselin made the initial save. Puck back out to center. Chipped off the glass by Josh Hewitt, one of the 8 seniors. He'll try to dangle through center, lost it, and went down. Trying to catch RPI in the break, shot right on, and a save by Beglin. We'll get a whistle, 12:56 on the clock, first period. No score. break to the net, shot coming. Puck just trickles through the legs of the goaltender. Now he's got it covered up. That was Olivieri with a glorious opportunity in front of the net. He moved to his backhand, and I think he did fit it through the legs of the goaltender, Gosselin. But in the end, it rolled just, you can kind of see it there, it rolled just wide of the goal. Picked up here by Carpio, and he'll move it all the way down. This will be icing. Nope, they wave it off. It started rolling at the end, and it benefited the Blue Devils. Good outlet pass all the way to the Hennick at the blue line. 3-on-1 chance. Olivieri gives it back to Hennick, but he can't control the return feed. Down low now. Pops away. Loose puck. Jack Johnson for Central Connecticut. Had it for a second and lost it. Carpio trying to clear and does out to RPI territory. Engineers get it across the Central Connecticut line, but it's right back to center ice. Turning with it, DeVault lost it for a second, thrown off the skate of Caminilla, and now swatted into the RPI zone. Big hit there. It's the fans going. Now a giveaway and a chance to break in. Walking right in, a shot and a goal. It's 1-0. Kyle Layeraft with the shot, and he buried it. 1-0 in favor of the visitors. Just to play by Mannion. He was trying to go cross ice with a pass and gave it right away in front of his own bench. And a full-on breakaway there for Lestrap. Now a chance for Caminilla, and a pad save is made. Right back the other way, the Engineers had a chance, but Teo Caminilla was denied. And a shot coming, sticked away to the glass. Pinching in Richardson, can't control. Connor Laurie moves it to center ice. Daniel Perslow trying to move it in on the one-hand backhand carry. Poked loose by the Engineers. That was Daniel Egner. Collision and a puck kept in at the point. Wrap it around. Here's Mannion. Flips it off the glass and out to center. Puck shot all the way down. This will be covered by Beglin. Moved on out to center and flipped in from center ice. It'll be covered up by Gosselin as it was shot in off the stick of Quarry. Almost halfway through the first period. Some stick fighting at the blue line keeps the play alive for RPI. Faulkner down low, fed back to the point. Wrist shot coming, hit his shin pad. It was blocked in the end by Aaron August. RPI does keep it in a couple tries. They do again. Here's Hewitt to the slot. Shot coming, that was blocked as well. And RPI will have to reset their own zone. Nearly a pickpocket there as Hewitt didn't see the man standing next to him. But the Blue Devils will elect to just shoot it in. Tie up in the corner. Controlled there, flip to the far side. Hewitt has it. He'll ring it down low. This is McGivney. Lost it on the carry. As it's knocked down at center ice. Madonna's going to skate, or make it Hewitt rather. He gets kneed, penalty coming out. And we're going to get a touch of the puck, and the Engineers are going on the power play down a goal here early on still in the first period. There's a knee that spilled the senior Hewitt. 30 points in the career of Josh Hewitt from the blue line. He's from Plainfield, New Hampshire. Biomedical engineering major. Power play time here for RPI as it's a knee on a Carpio. Amory at the point. To the circle. Shot coming. And that was blocked on the try by DeVault. He'll hammer it off the boards for Hennick. Hennick walks right in front. Jam try. And that was denied. And then DeVault knocks his man over. Kept in at the point by Amory. Shot down low, right on, and a save by Gosling. As the attempt came from Olivieri, and he was stoned right there, and he slams his stick on the ice. He put it into the chest of Gosling. Not where he wanted to shoot that puck. Amory fires one through traffic. Good stick tie up there. No, they're going to get him for a penalty as Hennick is dumped in front of the goal. They're going to get a hook, I believe, on Olivieri, or interference, or a hold. Either way, it's going to be a penalty on RPI, and will negate the final minute 24 power play time the Engineers had. Beglin on the season, making his 7th start, his 9th appearance. He's 4-2-0 as the whistle, the puck is going out of play. He's 4-2-0 with the 2.51 goals against and a .915 save percentage. Face off here, puck is underneath one of the Engineers. That was Rooney. Worked around. Shot coming and they score. So I mean, even strength goal for the Blue Devils. It's the assistant captain. I believe it's Frank Pisano, it is. So Frank Pisano gets the goal. Was able to squeak it, I believe, between the pads of Beglin. So a 4-on-4 even strength goal for Central Connecticut. There are 8 minutes left in the first period. Not the start the Engineers were looking for. They've had their opportunities as Richardson moves it in. Centering pass right on through the crease. He was trying to find McGivney. It's broken up at center. Richardson has it there. 4-on-4 play allows the defenseman to jump into the attack a little more than they normally would. At that time it was Richardson. Nearly did it there. Now McGivney steals the puck behind the goal. Still McGivney. Fed in front. Swatted away by the goalie stick of Gosling. And now Pisano, the goal scorer. Who, if the statistics are correct, I believe they're a little bit delayed. That is his 17th goal of the year, which is good for second on the team. Brendan Kirion has that one broken up. Stays on the puck, however. Broken up there. Sanford fired it off a boot. Picked up by DeVault. He'll spin back towards his own line to create some space. Slams it all the way down. The Engineers are killing a penalty now, which is why you saw Sanford just a moment ago try and shoot it all the way down. They dump it in. A penalty about to expire. Rooney pokes it around. Stopped up by Laurie. Centering pass all the way to the point. Slap shot coming and they score. Matthew Liss from the point. And it's an even strength goal as Olivieri was out of the box by the time that one found its way home. It's 3-0. A long way back for RPI, but there's still a long way to go in this one. Tie up, puck, diving play in neutral zone by Hewitt. Engineers have it at center ice. Trying to work it into the offensive end. Drop pass here. They play catch. Faulkner in the return feed. Couldn't quite control it as it hit his skate. And McGivney tried to give it back to him. Here's Rooney. Rooney shoots it in off the back wall. Helped to the corner by the goaltender, Gosselin. Faulkner couldn't handle that one. Now broken up at the line. Faulkner had it for a second. It's stolen away. Central Connecticut State will elect to just dump it in. That was Rooney, the sophomore from Seaford, New York. Query trying to get it out of there. Some room at the far circle, off the post. On a shot by Liss. He has not been shy about firing it from the point. Nearly put a 4 spot up here in this first period. Olivieri trying to back it out of the zone. Kept in again, that one left out to neutral ice. Liss has it there. Down the middle. Broken up. And now it is Rooney that wants to skate into the circle. Hennick, a shot blocked by a foot. And Hennick goes down, and back come the Blue Devils. Through center ice. Foster will elect to just dump it in. Emery down the middle. On for Hennick. Stick knocked out of the hands of one of the Blue Devils. It's moved into the zone. That shot was blocked on the attempt by Foster. Now a penalty coming up here, and it's going to go on the Engineers. It'll be a trip on DeVault, who was stick handling the puck at the time. That's probably his argument. 3:59 left in the first period. It's 3-0 Central Connecticut State. This is a pretty big kill in this game. RPI already kind of dodged a bullet with a puck hitting a post. Now a slap shot blocked by Sanford. Getting it back is Carpio, and a drive and a pass save. Nice job going right to left from Beglin there. Got that left toe over to the post and covered it up. And every save becoming bigger as the Engineers look to remain in this game. Emery trying to clear, can't get it out of the zone. That's picked off by Sanford. He wants to skate shorthanded, and he gets upended on a hip check by Liss, who's been all over the place in this first period. Here he is again on the puck, and Sanford returns the favor behind the net. Jack Johnson into the RPI zone, stops there. Shot coming, glove save made, and in good position was Beglin, who really hasn't had that bad of a period Probably wants one of those back, the one that snuck through his legs, but other than that, he hasn't been a whole lot to do about the others. He's been sharp as this period is wound on. This is a good play with the foot of Rooney to break up the centering pass. Kind of laid it on the ice. Still shorthanded for another minute on the Hennick penalty. They actually have Hennick in the box. Thought they got a trip on DeVault. He's out there now on the penalty kill. Into the zone, it's Mink. And he tried to feed it across. It was intercepted and cleared down by Olivieri. Back comes Central Connecticut. Up the wall for Mink. Into the zone. There's a man who's been raking to the slot, and he fired wide. That was Laurie. Another decent scoring chance here for the Blue Devils. Shot from the point. Save made on the pad. Clearing effort all the way down. As there are 15 seconds remaining on the Hennick tripping call. We get a whistle here. I don't know what for. Maybe a penalty here. Maybe a rough. That's my only guess. Connor Laurie looks like he's on his way to the penalty box. And a RPI power play coming up in a moment. The 13 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey first. It's going to be a cross check on Laurie. Who's from Storrs, Connecticut. Campadilla nearly picked that puck off behind the goal. Hewitt, a shot blocked in the air. He'll track it down in the offensive zone, flips it towards goal. Mannion can't control a bouncing puck, and now it's moved out to center. Kirion off the far wall. He's double and triple teamed. Puck comes free to Mannion. Off for Campadilla, who got the engine started, but the puck poked away by Pisano. Minute 27 in the RPI power play, 35 in the period, so no carryover. Here's Sanford, a wrister that was blocked by Kirion. And now Sanford once more. Hands off for Campadilla, pass back to the point, deflected in the air and into the bench. And I believe this, they had touched the glove of Hewitt, so it'll come outside the zone. So there is about an 11-second difference between the game clock and the penalty clock. If RPI can get a late goal here, they can carry some momentum into the second period. Right now, it's all Central Connecticut State, 3-0. Shot in from center ice, right in on goal. Gosselin will cover it there. We'll have a face-off in the Blue Devil zone. In varsity hockey action, on the women's side, the Engineers defeated Cornell today, 2-1 in overtime. RPI men in action at Yale in New Haven. 2-0 Bulldogs lead there midway through the second period. 1:18 left in the first here at the Houston Fieldhouse. Shot coming right off the draw. DeVault off the base of the net. Hennick will pick it up in the corner. Still in the power play are the Engineers. To the corner, now indirect to the point. Ambry nearly left the zone with it. Holding it there, DeVault, wrist shot over the top. May have taken a deflection on its way through. Richardson keeps it alive in the corner. Backhanded behind the cage nicely there. DeVault, jam try in front. Looking for Olivieri, and it pops away. 38 seconds to go in the RPI power play. Nifty pass by Amory, shot by Olivieri. Rebound poked in front, still loose, and they get a cover. Zachary Gosselin has kept everything out here in this first period, and that one nearly trickled away from him. But he was able to smother it before the Engineers could hop on that loose puck. Sitting in the crease, 32 seconds on the power play, 42.9 left in the first. Olivieri to take the draw, but it's won by Dylan Brown and Central Connecticut State. To the point, Richardson takes a look, fires wide, didn't have a lot of lane to shoot at. Back to Ambry. Ambry fires through traffic, kicked at, and a chance to clear, and they do on the backhand all the way. There's a man right in front of him. Now Olivieri again. And then a shot on Hennick by Liss after the puck was gone. I think the referee saw it, let it go. Walking in, backhanded across, looking for Quarry. That was McGivney on the pass. Lots of hollering from the benches, but that will do it for the first period. It was all Central Connecticut State as Hennick, looking for someone to give a shove to, finds Adam Mink. That wasn't the man who knocked him down, but some Central Connecticut players pointing at the scoreboard, and that's where we'll leave this first period. Some back and forth here. 3-0 Blue Devils after 1. You're watching RPI ACHA hockey on RPI TV. just about set for the second period of play. RPI and Central Connecticut State. The Engineers down 3-0 after one period. Power play did not carry over. That was false alarm. Kirion over for Liz. And now out to center is Adam Mink. Broken up. RPI turn it the other way. Bouncing puck through center. Stolen away by Hennick, who shoots it in. The captain of these Engineers. Stopped behind the net by Gosselin. And a shot in the pad save on the try by Campanella. Loose puck still. A couple of jams at it. And it's covered by Gosselin. Another look at the try by the Engineers in front of the goal. Good play in front. Oh, good stick. Wow, Liz had a chance there. Or broke it up, I should say. And the try by Sanford. Now a shot from the point. Trickles wide. Out to center. Carried in. Pisano trying to make a move around Rooney. Wasn't having any of it. Rooney now fired across for Hewitt. He'll backtrack a bit and fire it off the glass. Hits Sanford. To center. Right back through Johnson. And now Camadilla trying to play it around the defense. Didn't work. Back comes Mannion. He'll chip it in and go off on a change. Quarry dumps it in. Block. On out to center ice. Ambry has it there. Fed off of a boot, carried on by McGivney. He gets around one man, drops it back. Shot coming and a pad save. Rebound and a glove stop. Kept it out on the try by Aquari. After it was Yoon denied. RPI outshot Central Connecticut State 12-7 in the first period. Obviously the goals went the other way. Man open in front, one-timer save. What a stop by Beglin, and now a chance for RPI, 2-on-1. Yoon into the zone, has Quarry with him. Yoon moves it around, fires, and it's a save by Gosselin. And he'll hold on. And now Gosselin has a couple of words for somebody. Whoever will listen, I guess. 17-14 left in the second. 3-0 Central Connecticut State leads RPI. Right off the draw, puck scooped in the air out to center and all the way down the ice. Don't think it had the legs for icing. Moved into the zone with speed. Richardson couldn't get the shot off. It was broken up. Now a try by Hennick. Fired hard off the backboard. Kept in by Richardson. Knocked out of the air by DeVault. He's tied up in the corner with Kirion. Scooped up the wall. Bumped off the puck was Houghton. And now Houghton in the air gets it out to center. Richardson lets it run over to Egner. And now carried into the zone. Olivieri, wrist shot coming right on. And that's where they put a lot of shots this evening. Right into the chest protector of Zachary Gosselin. Take nothing away from Gosselin, who's had a good game. when RPI's had some of their chances from between the circles, they have not made it all that difficult on him. Hewitt through traffic, a pad save is made that time by Gosselin. Kicked at by Hewitt at center ice. Stick swats at it, finds Mannion. That bumped off a skate, and that finds Sanford. Sanford walking in. His shot up a defenseman's stick and out of play. Puck's just not bouncing RPI's way, seemingly. They've had the territorial advantage. And they lead in shots as well, 20-11. Still 3-0. You have to imagine that first goal for RPI can really, or would really open things up for them as far as loosen up the grip on the stick a little bit. Mannion out of the corner to the point. Rooney down low for Camadillo. Teo Camadillo to the point for Hewitt. Fed towards goals. Mannion got too much of that tip. He was trying to redirect it on goal and inadvertently tapped it to the corner. Now Rooney picks it up for RPI. Brett Rooney goes hard into the corner boards. Chopped away by Sanford. Sanford flips it into the corner. Mannion going to try and track it down, but he's beaten there by number 29. Here's August. Swatted away. Good defensive stick by Nick Ambry. Now Mannion to center ice for Yoon, who stopped up at the red line. He'll turn things on and feed it across off the stick of Foster into the corner. We're 5 minutes into the second. 3-0 is the Central Connecticut State lead on just 9 shots. Here's Query on the carry. Off a skate and nearly deflected in his own net. Now a feign and a puck that went through a couple Engineer sticks. Chopped by Yoon, can't clear from the point, goes wide on the attempt by Acarpio. Glove down by Yoon is at the end of a shift. He'll chip it in. Chase after it. He gets hit against the backboard. Jack Johnson stolen away. DeVault had a shot, or excuse me, make that Olivieri. But it was blocked and never got to goal. Now a 3-on-3 rush. Shot coming. Saved, but a big rebound. Sits there, swept away by Egner. Now Sanford wants to go. He's got some open space, and Query going to the net. Little saucer pass for Query, and he backhanded it wide, and then it comes off, or a faceoff will stay inside the zone. Engineers looking dangerous there on the counter. Here's a replay from the goal cam. Hopefully it's just there's a streak on the camera. I'm not sure what that is. Hopefully there's nothing harmful there. Off the draw, shot goes wide on the try by Olivieri. Now a shot from the point. Richardson missed the net. Egner pinches in to keep the play alive. Quite out in front, they score! What a play! Olivieri off the feed from DeVault. Are you kidding me? Falling down, and it's 3-1. That's the kind of spark this team needs. As Louis Olivieri finally gets RPI on the board for Olivieri. It's his 16th goal of the year. That leads the team. And what a time to get it. 13:23 left in the second period. An all-out effort from behind the goal. Look at that pass by DeVault. Wow. Blind backhand pass. Olivieri falls to the ice and sticks it home. The assist for DeVault is his team leading 25th. It's a 3-1 game. We'll see if the Engineers can add on. Up the boards, DeVault, Hennick lets it run. List will be the first one to it for the visitors. Stick handling, trying to get around Sanford, and does. Now he takes a high hit from Hennick. and lost the puck. This one has all the makings here. RPI continues to win the puck time battle, but they continue to trail in this game. DeVault into the zone. Lost it on the stick handle. Falls to Camadilla. DeVault right back to Camadilla. Loose puck in the circle. Couldn't corral it. It was kind of bouncing on him. And that'll allow him to move it back out to center ice. Layer Zaft had it for a second, but the Engineers fired in. Now fanning on it, Liss. Camadilla steals it away. Backhanded to the slot. And now to the circle. It's Sanford turning. Firing on goal. Deflected by Mannion. And up off the glass will stay on play. Mannion holding, turning and cycling. Camadilla lets it run. Mafucci had it, thrown at goal from the corner by Sanford, and now Camadilla gets dumped to the side of the net. Looks like this Liss will start a fight with just about anyone. He's already mixed it up with Hennick and Sanford, and now Camadilla. Face-off push back to the point. Rooney through traffic. That one sits outside the crease, cleared but not out of there. Hewitt through traffic, looking for the tip in front. And didn't get it from McGivney. Puck to the wall. Yoon has it pinned up there. They continue to work at it high in the air. Rooney ducks, or excuse me, Hewitt ducks a check and can't keep it in. Brett Rooney back to his own zone. Still going backwards as he's pressured by Mink. Trying to clear to center. No, it's gloved down. Aaron August. Backhand pass to the point. August works it deep. Here's Query. Takes a look up ice. Fires it across. It'll be carried into the offensive zone by Rooney. Rooney to the slot, poked away. Loose there, poked at by Query. And now Query in the corner, trying to center off a defenseman sticking in the air. Comes down to the half wall. Long outlet pass is a good one to center ice. Here comes Pisano. Pisano, a shot that went wide. Looked like Beglin got his blocker on it. Haven't heard much from Beglin in this period. He'll have to be good here. A save on Pisani from right between the circles. And again, it's Ranger Beglin with a big-time save. The Engineers ice it, but it could have been much, much worse. Mentioned it late in that first period, but every save becomes really a big one here for Ranger Beglin as RPI tries to climb its way back into this game. They've already got one here in the period. Louis Olivieri's 16th of the year from Kyle DeVault. Shot coming high over the top from the gunslinger, Liss. Swatted into RPI territory. Ambry picks it up there. Filtered down low by Frank Pisani. Now a puck went towards net that kind of caught Beglin wrong-footed, but it never got to him. Neutral ice, turned off the wall. Pisani poked away. Up the wall by Foster. Hennick had it for a second, lost it, and regathered. Here is Liss. Sharp pass to Pisani. Now a 2-on-1 down low. Fed across, and it was in the air. Might have been deflected. Ross Burton went cross ice with the pass, and now DeVault kicks it into the offensive zone. Has Olivieri with him. Olivieri from no angle. An easy save by Gusslin. Up the wall, center ice. Pisani backhand feed. Good connection there. We have a whistle and a man down. It's going to be interference, the call. Is it going to go on Connecticut? Well, the Blue Devils had the puck, so I'm slightly confused. If it is on RPI, they did kind of catch a break, although it didn't look like much of a call. Well, that's bizarre. They're going to call Hennick, I think, for tripping. But the Blue Devils had a rush the other way. Anyway, I know how hard it's to be a referee. I've officiated a couple of ACHA alumni games in my day. And it's not easy. But pretty clearly the Blue Devils had the puck. Anyway, it's a power play for Central Connecticut State. It's a good clearance by Tanner Richardson of RPI. The penalty clock is not running, though, which is bad news if you're RPI, because Hennick sits in the box. They're gonna have to solve this. Anyway, here's Liss into the zone. Fanning on the slap shot there was Laurie, and now Richardson's gonna clear. So Laurie does a good job, or excuse me, Richardson, once again, the sophomore from San Clemente, California, does a nice job clearing the puck, but right back in comes Central Connecticut State. Kirion working it down low. That one hit the crossbar and out of there, throwing his hands in the air. Was layer zapped. And now we get a whistle and something. I think we have a penalty. Here's another look at the chance off the crossbar. That was pretty clearly off the bar. No. There's a bit of an argument there, but not only was it called a no goal on the ice, they can't look at it, so we're not going to pay too much attention. Also, it looked like it was pretty clearly off the crossbar, but I think we have something at least coming up here. No penalty. There are 5 Blue Devils out there. Minute 2 left on the Hennick penalty. They're talking about something, but I'm not sure what. Center ice draw. Engineers win it. Ambry will shoot it down. Corralled here by Mafucci. Max Mafucci from Weathersfield, Connecticut. And now a potential 2-on-1 down low. Save made on the shot. That came from Pisani. Now a slapper from the point by Liss is turned away. Mafucci to Liss, and that one goes wide, although that time Beglin was interfered with by a man just inside the crease. Puck moved to center, now breaking shorthanded. Olivieri knocked down. DeVault trying to kick it to himself. We have a hooking call coming up on Central Connecticut State. Cross ice feed to Olivieri trying to tip it in, and that was just off the mark. And now we get some extra hitting, and we're going to get an elbowing call. So the Engineers penalty killers draw a penalty on Central Connecticut. We're going to have about a minute and 45 seconds of power play time for RPI coming up in 15. Now we're going to have some discussion. You see all 3 officials over there. Elbowing is the call. 2-minute penalty. The star of the show tonight, Matthew Liss. 7:38 on the clock in the second period, and a chance for RPI after this 4-on-4 time to go on the power play. Here's Sanford. Fed on forward, intercepted by Kirion, and moved into the zone. Another 2-on-1 chance. Fed across, one-timer. No! Cleared, but not out. Another shot is blocked. Another shot is blocked. Loose in front and doesn't go in. My goodness, another try goes wide of the goal. The Engineers could use a whistle here, although they are on the power play now. I don't know what that puck hit. And then they do fire it all the way down. That's Rooney. Probably doesn't realize he's on the power play. Neither do the officials. What is going on? Mannion off his skate, popped to center. That should have been icing on RPI. Mannion for Camadilla. Minute 5 on the RPI power play. Sanford pokes it back to Camadilla in the zone. He'll slow things up there. Works behind the goal. Indirect to the point for Rooney. Rooney, Hewitt, slot, shot, deflects off a body. It hit Sanford and went wide. Rooney to the back door. Camadilla off the post. Sanford. Across for Camadilla, a shot save. Rebound put in front. Swept but not out. Rooney a try. That one's turned away. Never got to goal. And we get a puck played with a high stick. And no change allowed for Central Connecticut State. I tell you right now, this game has had just about everything. There's another look at that cross-ice feed. Did that hit the post? I feel like it hit the middle of the net. That, I don't understand what happened on that goal. I thought it was in the net. Obviously, they can't review it. The Central Connecticut State bench is watching the replay. All right, back to action here. Shot coming. Save made by Gosselin, and he holds on. 6 minutes exactly to go in the second. 23 on the Liz power play, or penalty. DeVault off the draw, back to the point. Ambry. DeVault lost it for a second, but gathers in time. Saucer pass. Richardson looking for the deflection. It came off Hennick and wide. Hennick to the circle. Right out in front. DeVault gets it right back. DeVault on the wraparound off a pad. Now DeVault throws it in front once more. Gosselin covers, and we get a whistle. Engineers are really buzzing now in the offensive end. 2 seconds remain on the power play. But Gosselin, if the Blue Devils are able to hold on in this game, you have to look at this period in which he gave up the 1 goal so far, but he's been superb in keeping the Engineers at bay. Richardson out of the box comes Liz. Back to even are the Blue Devils. Fed to center ice. Touch pass, a little bit too far off the mark. The Engineers don't touch up in sequential order there. They're kind of look like they're still offside, but we'll let that one go. Gosselin leaves it behind the net. Right out in front, a chance for Hennick dangling. He lost the puck and never got the shot away. Long outlet pass all the way down the ice. Will it be icing is the question. No, they wave it off early. Rooney gets bumped into the boards. Walking out in front, a shot was turned aside. And now it'll be picked up by Rooney. He'll throw it off the glass, or no, he missed the glass and found the seats. 4:47 to go in the second period, 3-1. Central Connecticut State leads RPI. You're watching ACHA hockey on RPI TV. If you didn't know that, you inadvertently clicked on a link on the internet and you found this. I guess it'd be kind of hard to watch this without knowing it. Rooney. A giveaway, fake slap shot in front, saved by Beglin. He stuck that right pad out and made the stop. Here's McGivney for RPI. Poked away from him by Pisani. Or Pisano, rather. And now all the way down, beating out the icing was Yoon. Kept in the zone by Query. Now Yoon has a man on the back door. Fed across, gloved at by McGivney. And a rebound on a second try. I thought it should have been a hand pass. But we're going to get a whistle as the puck was covered. Yoon waited and waited and waited and then threw the pass in the air. Real tough to handle on the back door. And nothing came of it there. Nice little saucer to center. Here's August into the RPI zone. Taken over by Richardson. Egner around behind. Richardson in the air, trying to clear, knocked down by the skate of Brown. Battling for it, Mink in the corner. Fed in front to the circle. Backhand try, save made. As he nearly knocked the net off its moorings, standing up. But Beglin made the stop there. Looking for that short angle shot. Trying to clear it out was Agner. It's kept in. Hard off the back wall. Mannion trying to swat it out of the zone. Kept in nicely at the point by Acarpio. Trickles in towards the goal. Picked up by Richardson. He'll backhand it towards center ice. Knocked down there by DeVault, who turns around quickly. Make it Camadilla rather. On the backhand a try. Rebound in front. And it's knocked away. Shot all the way down the ice. Will it be icing? No, they wave it off in a hurry. Here's Foster for RPI. Nate Foster from Moortown, New Jersey. Up ahead for Camadilla with speed. It's swatted away from him by Kirion. Centering pass all the way through. And back comes August now. Crossing center, he'll slam it in off Ambry. Loose puck in the middle of the ice. Played there by Foster. Losing it on the stick handle was Laurie. And now DeVault into the zone. Pulls it back, takes a shot, save. Rebound, pops away. And now Laurie gave it away in the slot. Backhand try by DeVault. Rebound, DeVault gets it back. He's being hooked and a penalty's coming up. DeVault out in front. It'll be picked up and touched by number 2, Leif Zapt. Leyerzap. Leyerzapf. It's one of those names why you can't use pronouns in Scrabble. Puck to center ice, and now a chance to break in. One-on-one, Richardson takes the body, puck comes in, and it'll be covered. By Beglin. Proper noun. What am I talking about? It's a long day. Anyway, shot from the point goes wide. Minute 40 to play in the second period. Still 3-1, Central Connecticut State. Feels like we've been here for a while. RPI, a couple power plays, chances, even strength chances. Richardson into the zone, takes a good hip check. Clearing effort, out to center, now chance to break. Pisano, it's a 2-on-1 with Jackson, or no, they score. Excuse me, Jack Johnson. Beglin got caught going left to right, right to left, and he couldn't get back in time. It's 4-1. It's a short-handed goal for Pisano. Looks like he couldn't find that left skate. He was trying to go back to his right. Oof. Well, I know that feeling. Shot in by DeVault. Engineers still on the power play here. The shot by Mannion, save, rebound, they score! Camadilla on the power play. Big goal in this game, Teo Camadilla. That 3-goal lead does not last long. A power play tally for the Engineers. And it's Camadilla's 15th of the season. A rebound in front after Mannion had a crack at it. A power play goal the Engineers needed in the worst way. Now Hewitt from center, dangling his way into the slot. Still Hewitt. Turning and shooting off the base of the net. Mannion in front. Nobody home. Picked up there by Brown. Hewitt intercepts off a skate. Picked up by Mannion. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Mannion in. Fires, save, gloved, and Camadilla goes right through the goaltender. And they're going to mix it up here. Gosselin looks to be all right. I'm not sure if Camadilla actually saw him. The Central Connecticut State bench is unhappy. They didn't like that Camadilla ran into Gosselin. They're going to have to be content here. 46.7 seconds to go in the second period. Face off in the Central Connecticut State zone. They win the draw and flip it out to center ice. Here's Hewitt down the middle. No one's looking for the pass. They wave off the icing. Kirion. Tap towards the line. Kept in by Rooney. Now it's out to center. Hewitt brings it right back in. 24 to go in the period. We have a whistle here. And what are they going to get? Unsportsmanlike conduct on Hewitt. Slashing. Well, that's not what I heard, but it's going to be a power play for Central Connecticut State that will likely carry over to the third period with just 22.6 left in the second. Puck on the dot. Who wants it? To the point. Kirion. Down the wall. Dowd. Wrist shot blocked. As it came from the point, that was Liss. Now to the circle. Kirion, a glove save. Excuse me, making Laurie with the try and sticking out that left hand to make the stop was the netminder Beglin. And now they're going to get a penalty, I think, on Central Connecticut State. Yes. So that'll do it for the Blue Devils power play. They're going to make me say his name again. Layerzap with the penalty with just 0.6 seconds left in the period. Well, that could prove costly, as we'll have 4-on-4 hockey for almost a full 2 minutes to start the third period. But as it stands here, it's 4-2 Central Connecticut State. After 2 periods, the Engineers will have to see what they can do to crack Zachary Gosselin, who's been spectacular so far in this game. That's your score, 4-2 after 2. You're watching RPI ACHA Hockey on RPI TV. Third period underway. And a man goes down in the corner. And the Engineers come away with 4-on-4 for another minute 25. To center ice. It's Olivieri. Stolen away. But backhanded to nobody by Aimbrey. Will be tracked down by Richardson. Richardson throws it off with a leg of Jack Johnson. It'll be rung in by Aimbrey. Fanning on the clearance was Johnson, then allows the Engineers to jump on it. Rooney to the slot, a shot, and a glove save made by Gosling. He will hold on there. Here's Rooney. Easy stick save there for Gosling. Shots through 2 periods. 35-19 Engineers. They were 23-9 in the second period. But it just saw RPI outscore the Blue Devils 2-1 in the period. Still down by a couple goals here. An early goal will be big. Mannion. Cross ice feed. Good connection for Sanford. 2-on-2 as they hit the line. Caminilla stays onside. Backhand shot, glove save, and a swipe of the glove from Gosling. High in the air to center ice. About to have a power play for the Engineers. 22 seconds of man advantage times. Tipped ahead by Mannion. Broken up and shot back the other way by Mafucci. Into the zone. Mannion through traffic. Oh, right into Sanford. And he couldn't find the puck. It's fired all the way down. The puck will be bounced in. Now Pisano in. Backhand shot save by Beglin, who's now down and flopping around on the ice, and they score. Beglin just couldn't get up. And they take advantage. It's the second goal of the night for Kyle Layerasp. We'll call him Kyle. Richardson through center. It's a 3-goal game once again. That high shot is going to be gloved. McGivney with the effort. Here's Query around the net, trying to center it. Still loose there, and they score! A third effort in front of the goal, and the Engineers put it home. It looks like it's McGivney. And it is Mike McGivney with the goal. The senior out of Tappan, New York. Picks up goal number 1 on the season if these statistics are right. And it's a 2-goal game again. So both times the Blue Devils have made it a 3-goal game. The Engineers have answered within the next minute. There's a backhander by DeVault is going to be gloved by Gosling. Now a shot by DeVault, hits a skate, and now 2-on-2 to center, poked away by Richardson. DeVault picks up the puck, fires it off a boot. Karams to the corner. A slapper by Hennick. all the way to the point off the deflection. Here's DeVault again, a slap shot coming, and it's held onto by Gosselin. Off the draw, puck moved out to center. And they wave off the icing. Richardson has it pinned against the backboards. Poked on out, but only as far as the line. Moved along by Hennick. He shoots it in off the glass. 5-3 is the Central Connecticut State lead. It's intercepted by Sanford, although he can't control it. Brendan Kirion plays it along the far side. Jumping on it, Camadella. He'll work it down low. Wraps around to the half boards. Trying to clear it out, August, but it's stolen away. Sanford to the point. Wrist shot coming, deflected on goal. Rebound still there. Camadella trying to track it down. Sanford a shot, he scores! Sean Sanford, and it's 5-4. The last two RPI goals have come on second and third rebound attempts where the Blue Devils just couldn't clear it out of there. Sanford finds that one and sticks it home. For Sanford, I believe it's his first goal of the year. I don't have him listed anywhere.
RPI goals for number 21, Sean Sanford. He was assisted with number 9, Judah Camadella. Time of the goal, 15:47.
Timeout here. It's 5-4 Central Connecticut State. And the Engineers are knocking on the door to try and come all the way back in this one. So a long way to go. Out of their own zone, it's Foster. Bouncing puck swept towards the point. That one left the zone. Offside is the call. A final from the varsity ranks. It's 11th ranked Yale 3, 16th ranked RPI 0. So the Engineers get 2 points on the weekend with their 4-3 comeback win last night over Brown. Again here at the Houston Fieldhouse, we had RPI women's hockey. The Engineers beating Cornell 2-1 in overtime. There's a shot from the circle, comes all the way through. It'll be kept in along the line. Played there by Foster, gloved down by Quarry. Taken over by Central Connecticut State. Pisano shot, rebound, they score. Jack Johnson, the New Britain native, makes it 6-4 with 15:07 to play. This one wasn't wild enough. We have another 2-goal lead for the visitors. And that one Johnson snuck in inside the left post. And another rebound goal in this period. We've seen 3 of them. So RPI once again down by 2. As things have shifted back in the favor of the Blue Devils. Brett Rooney along the wall. Hennick trying to clear it up the boards. Rooney takes over there. He'll skate it to center. Rooney into Central Connecticut State territory. To the half boards. Rooney down low, had a man, Hennig breaking in front. Couldn't find him. That was DeVault. He's usually a pinpoint passer, but that time he wasn't able to find him. Olivieri spins away. Indirect to the point. Richardson, wrist shot coming to flex. Rebound, they score! Kyle DeVault! And it's 6-5. So DeVault picks up a tally. It's a one-goal game again, and we have a long way to go. Have I said that enough? Well, there's the view from behind the goaltender Beglin. Couldn't see much from that angle. Shot in by the Engineers. Mannion trying to center, hit a skate. Loose to Camadilla. Sanford or wrister. That one was blocked. Back come the Blue Devils. On to center ice. It's Mink. Drop pass. Moving in. Brown around. Over to Mink again. Here's Brown. Lost the handle. Richardson leans on August. Bouncing puck towards the point. Poked out to center. Chance to break. It's Camadilla and Mannion. Camadilla in. Fed across, and it was broken up. Fed right back towards the blue line, but nobody home. He splits the D, and it's all the way back into RPI territory. And we get a whistle here, and that was not an ice. That was an RPI pass, but they're calling icing. They'll probably correct this to a center ice draw, unless none of the three saw it that way. That was definitely Camadilla's pass back to the point, but the official doesn't think so. So Camadilla ices it for the Blue Devils. And now we get a whistle, and we're going to do the face-off again. And now we get an elbowing call. My goodness. So now to the box goes Dylan Brown, the 6'2" Manchester, Connecticut native, and RPI goes back on the power play, down a goal. Shot all the way down this time. Richardson back to pick it up for the Engineers. 13 points in the season for Tanner Richardson coming into play tonight. Here's DeVault driving the net. He'll go behind the cage. Being harassed there. Good defensive play that time by Liss to tie up the stick of DeVault and allow a teammate to come over and clear the puck. Here's Richardson now. Navigating the neutral zone, he'll rip it in. Who's going to get there first? It's going to be Adam Hennig. But he throws it right onto the tape of Liss, who fires it down. Here is Sean Sanford, 6'7" down the ice. Only takes him a few strides to make it into the zone. Still Sanford, lost an edge. And like a baby giraffe, kind of tumbled to the ice. Here is Sanford off the feed from Rooney. Trying to give it back to him. And the man got dumped in front of the net. The net comes off. And the shot comes from Camadilla. They'll have to sort this out. 11:57 to go, third period. It's 6-5 Central Connecticut State. 31 seconds remain on the Dylan Brown penalty. RPI power play. This is the right call. The faceoff should come outside the zone, as the net was knocked off by an Engineer running into a Blue Devil, who in turn popped the post off its peg. Fed in by Rooney, slapped around to Camadilla. He's got some space, fades to the slot, shot coming. That one may have caught the blocker of Gosselin. Either way, the Engineers keep it in the zone. Shot coming from Rooney once more, and that one was saved. Rooney trying to work it down low. It comes down off the glass. Camadilla settles there. Camadilla spins away. Stick handles and finds Mannion. Penalty over. Mannion shot. Rebound Sanford. Kicked over to Camadilla. Centering pass again. Fired down. We'll see if they get the icing call this time. No. They realize it's not the case. Fired back down. This will be icing on RPI. And we'll have a whistle with 11:10 to play. And still a one-goal game. The Engineers have come back a couple of times here, but they haven't been tied since the game was 0-0. Blue Devils jumped out to a 3-0 lead after one. The Engineers battled back for 4-2 after two, and they're now within one and within striking distance. They still have to find another one if they're to complete the comeback. Stick handling is Brett Rooney. Fed along for Camadilla. Trying to move into the zone. Camadilla walking in, and it's poked away. Takes a bump, finds Query. And now Query lost the puck. Mink gave it away. Here's Hewitt. Shot off a boot, picked up by Query. Corey turns and shoots. A save. The rebound's left there. Poked on goal by McGivney, and this one's going to be covered. So for as well as Gosling has played, he's given up some peculiar rebounds that the Engineers have taken advantage of here in this period. That one just sat there and didn't seem like anyone wanted to go pick it up. Defensive zone face-off win for Central Connecticut. They find Jack Johnson, and that one shot all the way down. Rooney's going to pick it up. They wave off the icing, apparently, as the Engineers have it. Through center, tried to glove it was Quarry. Couldn't corral it, hit his glove. Back into the Engineers' end it goes. Richardson takes a look around, he'll throw it off the wall. Too far for McGivney, too far for everybody. Although they say it was touched across center or by a Blue Devil. There's an offside on Olivieri. Puck dug at, and now worked the other way. Good defensive play by Egner to break it up. A couple Central Connecticut players go for the hit, and the puck was left. Now it's shot off an RPI boot and all the way down. Egner to pick it up for RPI, plays it behind for Richardson. 9:45 to go in the third period. Here's Hennick, stick handling through center. All by himself, he fires in from center ice. We have a penalty coming up here as the Engineers are going to go back on the power play. Olivieri was whacked for another elbowing call. And that was another unnecessary penalty being taken here. Elbowing. And this time it's going to go on Liss again. Matthew Liss off here in a one-goal game. The Engineers on the power play. Hennick was in the zone all by himself. He took a shot from outside the zone. And Liss came in and got him, apparently. Here's Ambry at the point. To the wall. Fed across. Richardson thought about a shot. Now he'll find Ambry again. Over to DeVault in the circle. All alone. He fired wide. He caught towards the heel of the stick. And that forced it left of the net. DeVault again. Fed far side for Richardson. Down the middle, just throws it off the body of the man in front of him. Luckily, comes back to him. Ambry, a shot and a glove save. There was a decent lane for Gosselin to see that one, and he was able to hold. Not sure if it would have made its way on net anyway. Face-off coming in the offensive zone for RPI. Tie up in the corner. Shot coming, that's gloved again by Gosselin as the point man Rooney had the chance. 8:43 to play in the third, 6-5 the score, minute 11 on the RPI power play. An elbowing call on Matthew Liss. Here's Rooney, a little bit of pressure, gets it up the wall for Mannion. Back to Rooney, fed towards goal. Caroms around, off the glass, trying to clear it out, and Rooney can't keep it in. It's fired down, and it's going to be the Engineers to pick it up. Josh Hewitt on for Mannion, tipped along for Camadilla. Skates through a hip check, clearing effort, glove down at center ice, and now it's Johnson turning with it. Poked away by Hewitt. Johnson will turn back towards his own end and fire it all the way down. Beglin behind his own goal, stops it there, plays it around, just does enough. Get it away from the forecheck pressure. Shot in by Rooney. Battling forward over on the far side is Sanford. And now the Engineers have it again into the zone. They're onside. Sanford fanned on it, lost the puck. And now Brown. Cross ice feed, broken up at the line. Helped all the way down by Pisano, and the penalty is over. Back to 5-a-side with 7.5 to go in the third period. Can the Engineers find that tying goal? It's eluded them all evening. Brown. Off the boards for Mink. And in deep, here's Rooney for the Engineers. Helps it up the boards on further. Center ice connection. McGivney can't control the pass. And it's cleared back out to center. And all the way down. Rooney didn't show much of an effort for it. And for his troubles, earns an icing. 6:59 on the clock, third period. Clock continues to tick down in this game for the Engineers. It is senior night for the ACHA club here. Defensive zone face-off win, and out the center come the Blue Devils. Puck lost in the equipment of Hennick. He just turns and spins and backhands it up the boards, but it's turned right back around and played by Mafucci. Now Richardson finds a loose puck. Has a man breaking in front. He couldn't find Hennick, and Hennick couldn't get his stick on it. May have hopped on him on its way through, because it looked like a decent pass from up here. Brown takes a hit, lost the puck. Hennick too far out in front of him. Played there by Kirion, and they dump it in. Coming up on 6 minutes to go. Engineers take over in their own end. Stick handling is Duvall. Lost it. He'll slap it in. Wraps around to the corner. Throwing a hit in there was Nick Watkins. Haven't seen much of Watkins, but he forces a turnover here. Watkins in front. Sliding block is made, and it was a good one from Mafucci. All the way down the ice. Too far, and they wave off the icing. Not sure why. Shot from the point. Save made. Rebound trickles wide. And now there's some pushing and shoving in front of the RPI goal. Playing without a stick is Beglin. Made a pretty big save. And now back comes Camadilla. Walking in, a shot goes wide. Shot again, this time from Watkins. And tipped into the RPI zone. Camadilla wants to go, but the pass too far out in front of him. It'll be tracked down by Mafucci. Nearly given away to Camadilla, who breaks his stick. And puck played to center. Sliding effort by Hewitt, and now he nearly had it there, but now a chance the other way. Shot coming, shoulder save into the netting. We have a stoppage, and another big stop for Beglin. As he got his shoulder on it, tipped it over the cage. Here is Rooney flipping it all the way down the ice. They wave off the icing with 4:15 to play in the third period. Better be careful with that stick. Yoon, who's got it up in the midsection of Johnson. But now McGivney on the steal, flipping in front. He had Query. Just couldn't steer it on goal. Now McGivney battles to win it back again. Query battling for it. Now to the corner it goes. Carpio all the way down. Will it have the legs for icing? No, they wave it off again. 3:38 to go. Rooney. Played behind the goal, and it will wrap around to the half boards. Hennick settles that one down, fires it towards goal. It takes a deflection into the corner. How long until Baglin comes off for the extra attacker? We'll keep an eye, as it's going to be Mink breaking to center, 1-on-2. He'll dump it in. Dan Egner out of the corner. He's bottled up. Under 3 to play in regulation. CCSU has held the lead for the entire night. Now we have a penalty coming up on RPI. This will severely damper the Engineers' chances. So now, RPI in a bit of a hole, down 1, and they have to kill off a penalty. Barring a shorthanded goal, they're going to have about 50 seconds left of time in which to tie this game up. See what they're able to do here. They're going to be very, very aggressive here on this kill. They have to imagine. Shot was blocked, picked up Camadilla. Off from Mannion. They want to skate. Shorthanded, they do, into the zone. Here's Teo Camadilla. Takes a shot, didn't catch it cleanly, he missed the net. Mannion now. Played it back out of the zone for Hewitt, tipped into the bench. We'll have a stoppage. Stoppage is on the play here. Benefit RPI. Obviously, you're trailing. You get a chance to talk things over just a bit and kind of regather yourself. Played to the far side wall, kicked at, and now DeVault had a chance at it. Minute to go on the Blue Devils power play. Player lost his stick. It was a Central Connecticut skater. Work back to the point. Liss to the wall. Looking for a passing angle. Good play to get free that time by Mink. Now to the point for Liss once more. Near point, Mafucci to the circle, shot coming, deflects wide. 38 seconds to go. Hewitt goes down. We play on. Hewitt again upended. Now DeVault feeds it out to center to at least alleviate some of the pressure. Shot back in by Central Connecticut State, 1:09 to go. In the air to center ice, kept in. Pisano's shot just missed wide. DeVault trying to clear the zone. Does get it out, and we get a whistle. 6 seconds on the power play, 56.8 left in the game. And if you're Central Connecticut here, doing just enough at least to try and ice this thing, put it on ice. Timeout here for RPI, 56.8 seconds left. Face off here. They fire it in. Gloved there by Beglin. 30 seconds to go. Now Mannion turns back behind the goal. One more chance here for the Engineers. Beglin's going to head off for the extra attacker. They get the extra skater on with 20 seconds to play. 6-on-5 hockey in a one-goal game. To the point. Backhanded up the board, just broken up. A chance at an open net, and they miss it. It's going to be icing with 8.0 left in regulation. Not a real heads-up play there for Ross Burton. He had a chance to cross center and try to fire it down. He was probably a stride or two away from the center line, but he iced the puck. Still 6-on-5 hockey and a chance for RPI. One back to the point. Shot was blocked. Loose there, out to center all the way down. This might be icing again with 2-1, and that's going to do it. Central Connecticut State built a 3-0 lead in this game, and they hold on for a 6-5 victory. I'd like to thank everyone for watching tonight's game. Once again, your final score is the Central Connecticut State Blue Devils and the Engineers 5. You've been watching RPI ACHA hockey on RPI TV.